93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. I want to talk about something about how Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather is perceived by the public. We have seen all the press conferences, and we've seen Floyd Mayweather hated and Conor McGregor generally liked, for the most part. And I was gonna think that Floyd Mayweather might be a bit more liked than all the boos that I heard. But I guess the excuse for that is Floyd Mayweather is cocky. We're not going to include the domestic violence reason because Floyd Mayweather was hated similarly before that. And in terms of domestic violence, my honest opinion is I'm against domestic violence. But if a woman's going to be under the influence amongst children can lie for their mothers, especially because they're closer to them. And if a woman's under the influence and she's doing shit, like she's doing some outrageous shit at home, then the man should do whatever reasonable. Whether it was unreasonable or not, I feel like from what I'm hearing, that she was under the influence, right? And also, she's chucking shit around. Like Floyd Mayweather said, I worked hard for everything I earned, and she's not gonna sit there and chuck shit around. Because at the end of the day, I agree with that. She ain't done shit. Why is she gonna do that? Some women nowadays have so much lack of respect, like literally, for themselves and for others. They've been spoiled since they were kids, And I see this all the time when they were like little girls, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. They were spoiled. They can do all kinds of bullshit, and the family don't say nothing because she's a female. And that's the product of our society, But that's a different, I don't think that makes an excuse for her to do it just because she's a female. But that's a different topic. And we can get rid of that topic because Floyd Mayweather was hated before that. Now, the excuse is Floyd Mayweather is cocky. Floyd Mayweather he shows off his money too much. That's arrogance. That's, what other things that people hate about Floyd Mayweather apart from being cocky, apart from being showing off and shit, apart from being rude, disrespectful, being a runner in the ring? Like, as if Floyd Mayweather never turned his back on Nate Diaz and just started running. Am I right? Shit, Nate Diaz, so Conor McGregor turned around, right? He literally turned his back on Nate Diaz, and Nate Diaz was looking like what the fuck? Look, he started running. Floyd Mayweather, actually, I don't remember him running like that ever. And I don't see Floyd Mayweather as a runner. Like, I know people say Erislan De Lara is a bit of a runner. I get that, but Floyd Mayweather's not a runner, man. The fuck? Yeah, he moves a lot at times. Like in Pacquiao fight, he moved a lot, but man, not at all. I would not classify him as a runner, man. Against Canelo, he was on the pocket. He was on, a lot of time. He moves a lot at times, but at times he's on the pocket. Against Andre Berto, he was on the pocket. Against Maidana, he was with him, right? He was on the pocket. He wasn't moving around excessively. Guerrero, again, he was like pot shotting in him. It wasn't like running away. He was moving a lot, but he wasn't running away. There was so many fights Floyd has given, and I wouldn't have the impression of Floyd Mayweather running away. But Nate Diaz literally turned his back and ran. Conor McGregor against Nate Diaz. So we have that, it was Conor McGregor who ran. But yeah, listen, if you want to consider both of them as runners, cool. You see, Floyd Mayweather is cocky, right? But don't tell me Conor McGregor is not cocky. Don't tell me that. Floyd Mayweather is cocky. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Ain't Conor McGregor rude? Ain't he disrespectful? Like, tell me if Conor McGregor is not disrespectful. Who comes out and says, you're a bitch, you're a crackhead, this and that, I know what, Ellie Segbach says some stupid questions, but damn, imagine if Floyd Mayweather did that to a reporter. And, Conor McGregor, guy's rude as shit, man. He's, disrespect, I'm fairly sure he's a nice person. I don't hate either one of them. He's probably a nice person, has a good heart, but so does Floyd. I'm fairly sure Floyd does as well, or he might not, but from what we can see is they're both pretty much similar. They're both cocky. They both talk about their money. Don't tell me that Conor McGregor don't talk about his money. Talking about his suit. Floyd wasn't wearing the best outfit out there. Conor McGregor, but Conor McGregor was wearing the suit and Floyd. Conor McGregor mentioned it, right? So it is about. It's not necessarily in terms of money as per se, but it's still materialistic things that it can only be bought with money, unless someone gives it to you for free, and I don't think anyone did to Conor McGregor. And he's trying to look like a pimp with that outfit that he was wearing, where he was like shirtless. All that shit that Floyd Mayweather did, damn, he gets so much hate. But Conor McGregor does the same shit, does he not? And they're talking about people. I had one person telling me Floyd Mayweather, they hate Floyd Mayweather because he says he will do this to the opponent and that to the opponent, like it's disrespectful. You see Conor McGregor saying all kinds of shit, like what he's gonna do to Floyd Mayweather. You've seen that, and back in the day, Floyd Mayweather didn't really have this personality to show for, but he adopted this personality. He started getting records, like he started getting sales, like his paper, like he was filling out the arenas even way better. He was before criticized for having bad record sales. Conor McGregor kind of adopted the same personality, the same cockiness, flamboyant, flashy, And Conor McGregor's flashy. He really is. With the watch, with the suit, everything. He's flashy. He talks a whole bunch of shit. His press conferences are mayhem. Not just Mayweather McGregor. I mean, Nate Diaz press conferences as well. Punching people's hands in the press conferences. Shit, like Conor McGregor has a lot of shit that you can hate. And just imagine if Floyd Mayweather was Conor McGregor, right? If Conor McGregor was black, basically. Him going around punching Nate Diaz in the fist won't be taken lightly. Him saying shit like "dance for me, boy," even though I don't think he's a racist in itself. But I'm fairly sure if he was black, he said some other shit to white people or some shit. People gonna say all kinds of shit to him, man. You see, Adrian Bronner when he came out and said, "Africans just beat the fuck out of a Mexican," in quote. He was classified as a racist, but Freddie Roach can say a bunch of shit. Everyone can say all these white people can say a bunch of shit, and no one really gets criticism. I don't want Conor McGregor to get any negative impact just because he said that "dance for me, boy" thing. I don't think he's a racist. I think Floyd Mayweather might have paid him. I'm just saying the public's perception and the public's opinion on these. It's kind of unfair. I really think Floyd Mayweather's more hate. See, Floyd Mayweather's clearly more hated, right? But for what? They're both the same thing. Except that Floyd Mayweather really backed it up more times. I mean, shit. Floyd never ran like Conor. Floyd, he talked about money. Conor McGregor talking about money. They're both flashy. I mean, I don't see the difference apart from the sport. But then, is it really like that? Like you reckon that Conor McGregor's more liked because he's a UFC fighter? No, Conor McGregor's more liked because he's white. And that's the honest truth. This is something I've noticed throughout, life, I guess. A white person can get away with doing a lot of things that, I mean, there are times where a black person can get away with certain things, i.e., sometimes maybe, a white person, I don't know what they can get away with, but I'm pretty sure the black, sometimes a non-white person get away with certain things easier than a white person, but a lot of times a white person can get away with loads of things that non-white person, particularly a black person, cannot get away with. And this is an example here. If you're gonna say I'm playing the race card, please let me know why you think that. I mean, tell me the difference. Give me a reason why Floyd Mayweather is hated more than Conor McGregor. Give me a reason why. And I addressed it every single point I think that people can bring it as an excuse. Floyd Mayweather is not hated because of so-and-so. He's hated because he's black. That's the honest truth. That's literally whether it's an obvious thing. I just felt like I needed to say this because it's crazy. One's loved and one's hated, but they're doing the same shit. And the difference is pretty much one's black and one's white. I would say I don't like playing the race card. I'm not one of them like social justice warrior supporters that they have in America and shit. but that is white privilege, I think. Let me know what you think. I'm not saying that, I don't hate Conor McGregor. I actually like Conor McGregor. I actually make videos on this, that he seems charismatic. He seems, and at least in the Toronto press conference, he actually had the better of Floyd. Conor McGregor is obsessed with success. Floyd Mayweather is obsessed with success. They're both winners. They both like to win. They're both hard workers, right? And I respect both. I actually like both. I actually hate none. I don't see either one of them. I don't see Conor McGregor as a quitter, to be honest. Or he might be. But, I mean, I guess when he got trapped like that, he has no other choice. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't hate either one, man. But I feel like Floyd Mayweather gets unnecessary hate. Like, way too much hate from people just because he's black. I know Floyd has a lot of shit that people can hate on, because Floyd was talking about the racism still exists. But we all know that's bullshit, because Floyd Mayweather was probably more racist than Conor McGregor. Again, that's not the reason why people hate him, because Floyd was hated before he even mentioned Manny Pacquiao. It is what it is, man. I actually said Floyd Mayweather was racist on Manny Pacquiao, and yeah, man, there's certain things about Floyd that I'm against, obviously, and I've made videos on that. So don't tell me that I'm this, guy who just hates white people and things like that. It's just I'm being straight real. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. 93 Boxing. I'm out.